Have you ever felt pressured to always be okay, to always be happy? In a world where we're often told to put on a brave face, to keep pushing, and to never let them see you sweat, it's easy to feel the weight of this expectation. Social media, with its carefully curated highlights reels, can amplify this pressure, painting a picture of people leading seemingly perfect lives. It can make us question if we're the only ones struggling. But is it really necessary to always be okay? I remember a friend of mine who was far from okay. There was a period in his life when everything seemed to be crashing down around him. He had just lost his job, a relationship he cherished had ended, and he was struggling to find his footing in a world that seemed to be spinning too fast. Yet he felt an immense pressure to pretend that everything was fine, that he was okay, when in reality he was far from it. This facade, this mask of okayness he wore, started to take a toll on him. His sleep was disturbed, his appetite was nearly non-existent, and he found himself withdrawing from people who cared about him. It was almost as if he was living in a bubble of his own making, isolated and detached from the real world. This period of his life was a dark one, filled with confusion, pain, and a constant struggle to keep up appearances. But then there came another time, a different time, when he found himself in a similar situation. This time, however, he chose a different path. He allowed himself to not be okay. He stopped putting on a brave face and started acknowledging his feelings, his pain, his struggles. He started talking to his friends about his problems. He sought professional help, and he allowed himself to feel everything that he was going through. I won't say it was easy for him. It was far from it. There were days when he wanted to go back to pretending, to hide behind the mask of okayness. But he persisted. He allowed himself to face the reality of his situation, and in doing so, he found a path towards healing. And he came to understand that it's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to be not okay. And in this understanding, he found strength, resilience, and a renewed sense of self. It was during these times that he realized it's okay not to be okay. The truth is, it's perfectly normal to not be okay all the time. You see, we are complex creatures capable of experiencing a myriad of emotions, from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. And that's the beauty of being human. It's essential to understand that the full spectrum of our emotions, the good, the bad, and everything in between, they all have a place in our lives. They shape us, they help us grow, and they make us who we are. So when you're not feeling okay, don't shy away from acknowledging it. Consider this: when you're happy, you don't question it, right? You accept it, you embrace it. So why should it be any different when you're not feeling okay? Why should we hide or suppress these feelings? It's important to validate these emotions. Remember, you're not alone in this. Everyone experiences periods of not being okay. It's a shared human experience. It's a part of life, and it's okay. So the next time you're not feeling okay, don't be hard on yourself. Instead, give yourself permission to feel. Let those feelings come and let them go. It's all part of the human experience. And yes, it's okay to not always have it all together. Remember, it's okay to feel. It's okay to not be okay. So, what have we learned today? We've unpacked a significant societal construct: the pressure to always be okay. This notion often leads us to suppress our emotions, to put on a brave face even when we're crumbling inside. However, we've also learned that acknowledging our feelings is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength. It's a crucial step towards understanding ourselves better and fostering emotional resilience. We've delved into personal stories, sharing heartfelt experiences that remind us we're not alone in our struggles. We've seen that it's perfectly normal to have bad days, to feel low, and to not have everything figured out. In conclusion, we've discovered the liberating truth that it's okay not to be okay. This understanding allows us to embrace our humanity, our imperfections, and our emotions in their fullest form. Thank you for being here with me today. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. You are human and you are enough just as you are.